Hey guys, I want to let you know I still have some bundles left over. If you want your bundle today, hit me up on any of the social links down below for more information. Hey guys, this is Vess, and today I am back with another commission. So this commission is from BlueMage. Now I'm gonna tell you no lie guys, this commission was the longest ever. Like, it took me about 9+ hours to create because it had to do with animals. So being that yeah, I'm good at drawing, I'm good at replicating things and stuff like that, but just figuring out the jaguar and figuring out how to make the woman, it was something new, because to me she's more like I don't know how to explain it. She's more like a furry, I would say. So maybe I'm wrong, you know, but yeah, she has like furry type of facial, you know, stuff. I mostly do anime. I don't usually touch bases with that. So what I did was I did it to the best of my abilities. I had a lot of references, guys, like a lot of references that that helped me along the way. What I did to some of the references was I cut them up into blocks and stuff like that, like what needed to be what, like, you know, the shirt needed to be this, the pants needed to be this, because they were full images. So for me to remember, I had to cut them up and actually take a snippet of them, so that when I do this, you know, put the character together, it'll come out the way it's supposed to. So being that this video is, well, being that the commission was long itself, this video is gonna run about, like, I will not sit here and lie, maybe 30 minutes straight. So yeah, I don't blame you guys if you just like fast forward. Like, I wouldn't blame you. It's a really long thing. So here was the theme. The theme was inside of an own mind, Regina brash dishes her whip cautionly, flanked by her battle panther, Coeurl. That's what I think his name is. So basically, the Coeurl is the battle panther, and being that Regina is a beast tamer and she tames these monsters, she, you know, basically is with her chilling out, you know. They did have a pose for her. I stuck with the pose, and I try to make her as best as I can. I kind of like it because she's a lot chunkier than than my normal characters, and it's really nice to do, you know, different body types. Body types is a big thing, especially when you want to do like somebody chunky or somebody bigger than chunky, you know, thick, or, you know, either way. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, the panther was very challenging, and the simple fact is, being that I did take classes back when I was in college of how to draw things realistically, there was no way of making this tiger anime, like no way at all. I couldn't think of a way. So I made him as realistic as he is in the image itself. I placed him almost the same way, but I wanted him to face towards us because I did want to admire his face. His face is beautiful. Why I keep saying tiger? You know, I'm sorry. It's a battle panther vest, panther. Okay. I got it, guys. So yeah, I wanted to get the details of his muscle and stuff like that the same way as it was in the reference, but I just wanted to see his face. So what I did was I turned his head, and I did the best of my abilities of what his neck would look like if he were to turn. Honestly speaking, it wasn't bad sketching. It was bad mostly doing the line art, because Regina was intricate herself, and then adding on the tiger, it was adding on the panther vest. Yes, adding on the panther, it just added a lot to it. It just made it way too much in its own being. You guys are gonna notice in the end I do copy and paste the background, because honestly speaking, being that I put so much time into the characters themselves, I was drained. I was like, oh my goodness, this was so much. But I figured out how to make the background work by doing some overlays and actually hitting it off with a tad bit more shadows, and then casting that light over Regina and the panther so that they can look like they are immersed into the art piece itself. So yeah, that's basically what I did. If you guys see anything that I've done here that you're like, yo Vess, I want to figure that out, or I want to know how to do it, let me know. I'm here to help as always. And it sometimes, like, even if it's the hardest stuff and you think, oh, maybe Vess can't get it, I'll sit there and I'll try to practice it, because I did take a lot of classes and I did learn a lot of stuff while I was in college and while I was in high school and stuff. And even with my grandmother, like, she had told me to draw real people, because if I draw real people, I can draw anything. So I don't know if that term is right, but I will dibble and dabble in stuff that is different from my original art style, because that's just me. And I couldn't make the tiger less intricate. Well, tiger, my Jesus, oh my God. Okay, panther. I didn't want to make the panther less than the way he already looks originally, because it's just a beautiful looking animal. It made me, inspired me to want to put animals into my own series. Like, I already have animals in my series. You guys who read chapter 2 would know, and if you haven't read chapter 2, I am selling my bundle still, so I got a couple left. Be sure to get your bundle till they all run out. So yeah, it basically is like that. It inspired me to make animals, but I don't know if they're gonna be like this detailed, where it's scales and spots and muscle. Like, I don't really know. Like, I know I can do it, but I don't know, because it's like, it's just so much to put into there. There's a lot of detail. But all in all, it was fun to create. It was fun to draw and try to figure things out. I had a little bit of trouble with Regina's, I think, her clothing color, because it wasn't the fact that I didn't know what the colors were, because I had a description of what the colors should be, but it was the trouble of making sure that everything coincide with each other, because Blue Mage had gave me a description, but my whole thing about it was the two images, like the shirt image was a different color from the pants image. So I had to figure out, like, should I blend it, should I change it, should I do what, So what I did was I used the best of my abilities to make it match and make it feel like a whole uniform. So I'm hoping that Blue Mage likes it. With Regina's whip, it was very different. It reminded me of Kurama's whip, his whip that he uses. It reminded me of that, but it had like a little fruit in the end. So being that I didn't know the full size, I just kept it like what it was referenced, how the fruit looks a little bit big. So that's what I did. Yes, I did cheat. I used my what you call that? It's like a lasso maker, like, it's just a circle tool or whatever. I used that to create the the round parts of what she's holding, because I was so over the fact that I drew a whole bunch of fur. This woman has so much fur, y'all. Like, it's ridiculous how much fur she has on. It's like, are you really a beast tamer? Just kill the beast that you need to wear. Like, it's crazy how the character is. Again, with the face, I had a trouble with the face a little bit. What I did reference it off was there was a picture that I was referencing the hair off, and I seen the monster that looks pretty much almost the same. So the way her mouth was shaped, I was like, maybe if I do it that same way, she'll come out perfect, because she looks almost the same. So that's what I did, and it came out it came out decent to me. I did add what was needed for it, and I did try to keep the eyes the same way that was referenced to me. But guys, I think the one that really got me was the panther. The panther really got me. It was very detailed, like 100% detail. You will see it, and you're gonna be like, wow, Vess. I think I showed Yuki and Mask, and Yuki and Mask was like, well, Yuki, because Mask went out, Yuki was like, wow, Vess, that's crazy, but it's awesome. And I was like, it is, but it took me 9 plus hours. I went to sleep, no lie, last night around 12 o'clock. I had to go to sleep at 12 o'clock anyway because of the contest, but yes, I finished around that time, and I finished coloring, and I was like, yes, I'm finally done. It was just, wow. There was a lot going on. It was a lot going on in this image. It was just like a lot. Yeah, so, what do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments below. I know I'm going to be talking for a while because this is a 30-minute length of a video, and it's just because it took so long. Let me know what you guys think about, a monster that looks like this, because this panther, it looks like he is blended with like a dragon or something, because he has scales on his back, like following his rib cage all the way down to his tail, and then his feet, instead of being paws like regular paws, it looks like dragon feet, so yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. I'm having a bad time with this charger. Like right now it's just blinking, and I went to not GameStop. I keep calling it GameStop. Geek Squad. I went to Geek Squad to get a new charger, and it seems like my charger is not this charger is just done. It's done because it's messed up in this area right here, and it doesn't want to charge no more. It just blinks. So I'm pretty much over with the charging thing. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm still waiting for my charger to process through the mail, and I'm praying that this one stays alive until then, so I can continue on with my videos. Sunday, I know I'm gonna come out with another video. I'm not too sure what it will be, but hopefully it's something good, so that I can still wait for this charger to come in. It is, oh my god, like right now it's just blinking, and it's making me nervous because I'm doing a voiceover, and I'm like, please do not do this to me, because it's like 6% battery, and I need my battery. Does this things happen to you guys? Like when you want things to go right, does it go so wrong? Like why me? Like it's like first my screen cracked, now is my charger, so what's next? Like I don't even want to say what's next, because this is just ridiculous. And then I keep twisting it to like push it back in so that it can go back in the charging port, but it's just not working for me. It's like, no, Vess, I'm dying, let me die. I just want to die in peace, let me rest in peace. But I will let you rest in peace till I get your buddy in the mail, so don't worry about it. Yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with this thing. Updates, I'm thinking of live streaming the cover of the 3rd issue, and that's what I really want to do, because I want to introduce part 3 into the new year, and I want to get part 3 done before any conventions or anything like that comes up, so that it's out there. You guys is like, yeah, part 3, and get all the people that's been saying, hey, Vess, part 3, get that out to you guys. It's fully sketched, it's ready to go, it's fully written, ready to go. All I need to do is just line it up and color it and do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Do everything correctly, and make sure that everything looks good. I know for a fact my art style is gonna change. There's a lot of techniques that I've been using that I never used before, so Hopefully the book looks almost the same as the first and second one, but there's gonna be a slight transition like the first one had with the second one. Like, you know how, I don't know, you guys would, the people who have book 2 will notice how drastically my art style changed, like how it's swift and changed from 1 to 2. I think 1 was mostly, you know, me doing, you know, getting into digital art, because at first I wasn't really, you know, I wasn't really what can I say, I didn't have no tablet or nothing like that. And around when I made book 1, I had bought the Wacom, and I was playing around with it, and then I started playing around with my characters. And then when my husband suggested I do the comic, that's when I really opened up to doing it. But when book 2 came out, I was definitely like on the ball. I knew how to do certain things. I was learning certain things. And then now that I've been focusing a lot on commissions while in the process of doing chapter 3, yeah, the commissions are coming out better and better and better and better. And it's like I feel that my art is gonna make a slight change, and I think the slight changes might be the coloring. So yeah, if you guys have seen that in 1 and 2, let me know, because I feel like it happens a lot, especially when you draw every day. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie, my husband is my witness. I draw whenever I'm bored, whenever I'm sad, whenever I'm extremely happy, whenever I'm just sitting down doing nothing. Like, I draw every single day, and I know it's bad. I shouldn't do it. Well, it's not bad and it's not good, you know. Like, I don't want to get artist block anytime soon. So you know, it just keeps spewing out of me. And, you know, thank God for the commission sometimes, because I'm able to execute some stuff, and then I'll be like, woo, I need a break. So yeah, this one right here is gonna make me want a break. And I think that's definitely what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a nice week break after this one. It's just so much. It was so much stuff. And then I love detail, guys. Like, are you guys like this? Like, do you love detail? Because I love detail. I love anatomy. I love just making characters. I love putting characters together. And it's like, when I get into the groove of it, I can't restrict myself of not doing it to my total best. And it's like, when I do it, like I'm you know, put these characters together and stuff like that, the way the commissioner wants, it's like, geez, that looks good, you know. And it makes me, you know, think about, oh, I should use that technique here, or I should use that technique there, you know. So there's a lot of pros to making commissions. So yeah, if you're down with commissions, I suggest you do commissions, because commissions are good. Not only do you get some money so you can eat, you know, you can definitely have fun and learn in the process, because I'm learning every single day. Just because my art look good doesn't mean that it can't be even better, you know. Like, I always tell that to every one of you, that you just keep practicing, keep getting better. You know, it's 2017. Happy New Year, everybody. But let's make this art year a lot more rewarding, I would say. Let's come up with new techniques. Let's do more things. I have a lot of stuff in line. I have a lot of thoughts. I have a lot of art coming out. So it's like, I'm ready. You know, I'm ready to start showing you guys and getting into it. Trying to make this year a little bit better, because you know, it is what it is, right? you wanna try to be a good artist as best as you can. Even those that are in school learning how to do art, or those who's in school and they're just have art on the side, you know, there's always room to learn and grow. Yeah, so that's basically what's going on here. Over here on this side, I don't know what else to say, but this commission took so long. Yeah, but I'm telling you, no lie, guys, I'm like maybe 19 minutes into the video. I got I got I got 10 more minutes to go into it. There is a lot of video here, guys, and I wanted to show you every single bit. And the simple fact was, I put my heart and soul into this. Like, that's why I'm showing you every single bit. And if you watch this whole video, let me know. Put Vess, I watched this whole video, cause sometimes I'm like, I don't think everybody watches the whole video. I think that they just skip over, you know, like, you know what, this is line work, let me just skip over real quick, you know, cause it gets kind of like, I don't know, it's like tedious after a while. You're like, really, Vess, did you have to go all the way in that crack? Yes, I did have to go all the way in that crack. Why? Because details. I like details. I'm sorry, guys, I like details a lot. I listen to music and I just go, like, my hands just go. Sometimes I eat between it, like between doing my commissions and stuff. Sometimes I don't. The only bad part that I think that I did was I didn't wake up early because there was no school for the kids, for me to even take them to school. So it was like, it was pretty much me waking up late and then going to sleep late. And then when I woke up early in the morning because they had school today, I was like, I don't want to get up from my bed. I didn't want to get up whatsoever. Yeah, look at these spots, guys. Like, I made a trillion spots on this character, and I used this brush. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called texturized brush, and it made it look ridgy. So I was like, ooh, that'd be nice for this little panther print. You know, I actually went online and looked to see what a panther actually looks like. Because I was like, wait a minute, aren't panthers black? But it turns out that they can be spotted. So I was like, oh wow, I would have never thought of that. Because I thought a spotted cat that looks like this would be called a cheetah, not a panther. So there are cheetahs and then there's panthers. So I'm confused still, you know. I still got to do my research on animal life, I guess. But I didn't know that a panther could have spots like this. So that's a nice fun fact about panthers. And there was one that I seen, he was all black, and then when he hit the light, you saw like nice, like he'll turn like maybe almost grayish brownish, and then you'll see the spots on him. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I thought they were all black, like their fur was, I don't know, guys. Let me know if you knew that panthers can have spots, because I didn't. I thought that they were just all black, like in Jungle Book, you know, Mowgli's best friend, the panther. Yeah, I thought I thought he was all black. I didn't think he could be spotted or anything like that. So let me know if you guys knew that. I have no idea. I think I need to watch more Animal Planet, because apparently I don't know nothing. Not everybody knows this type of stuff. Like, not everybody knows. So yeah, that's a nice fun fact, right? Good thing I looked at that. I was looking at a whole bunch of cats, y'all. Like, I was like, panther, maybe it shouldn't be black, you know. I don't know. I was thinking the whole time. Yeah, that was new for me. That was just like, whoa. It's crazy, because I watched that what's that thing called? It's this show on PBS with these guys that they have these suits that make them turn into animals and stuff like that. I don't think they went over panthers, but I do watch that type of stuff sometimes, and I'm like, wait a minute, they need to make an episode on this, because this is very informative. I think kids should know that panthers have different colors, because I would have been a kid that would appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Like, who wouldn't appreciate that little bit of information? So back on the commission. Well, we were still on the commission, right? With the shading and stuff like that. Her skin was supposed to be gray. So I made her skin more solid. I kind of played with the, if you guys ever seen my speed art, that was fan art. I think it's called Who Would Have Knew Girls Would Be Online or something like that. It's with Uncle and what his name is. I have it here in my brain, but I cannot pull it out. I don't remember. So all you gotta do is look for Uncle, and then you'll see him. And they have like this solid color, and they use a lot of it. Like it's a lot of, you know, a lot of shade, and then they hit it off with a couple of lights. So that's what I kind of did with this this commission itself, because I felt that her hair would, her fur, I don't know if she has fur. That's the thing. I don't know if this is fur. I don't know if this is skin. I was kind of confused in a lot of it, because in the references it looks soft. Like the line work looks soft. It didn't have no ridges or nothing. And then when you look at her, and she's a different color, you would think, oh, you know, maybe that's not skin. Maybe that's maybe it's fur. So I'm still confused about that. Hopefully Blue Mage will let me know in the bottom, because you know, he usually does help me with that stuff. I think it's fur because it said fur color is X, Y, and Z. So, you know, that's what I did. The fur was gray, the hair was white, and then the hair on the tail was beige. That's what I got from that. Again, with the outfit I try to keep it as almost the same color as the you know, the original, what they have here going on, because the references did have different colors in it, and I didn't want to put the different colors because I felt that if I did, it would throw off everything. Like everything is like, bye Vess, you did all this work for nothing. So that's why I did my best with trying to keep everything consistent. I did like the colors of the top, and that's why I went with the colors of the top. The colors for the bottom was a lot more muddy. I don't know if you guys seen how it looked, but it was very muddy. So I just stuck with the colors of the top, and I felt like if she had Tame Beast, her Tame Beast will have luxurious fur, and it will be cleaned and, you know, vibrant. So that's why I stood with the top. And then with the cloak, I added that fur piece because she did have that fur piece in the bottom outfit, and I didn't want to mess that up, you know. I try to keep everything consistent. I know that Blue Mage said to cover her feet with that long thing that the woman had, but she has some sneakers on. Well, not sneakers, but shoes on and stuff like that. And I guess my mind, it couldn't make sense of what would I do with the rest if it were to cover it, you know. So what I did was did the best that I could, and just made everything like, you know, simplify color, make it the same so that it don't look like it's thrown off or anything like that. For the tail, I had the tail peek out of under that skirt type thing in the back, because I felt like the tail would just be hiding in the back. It wouldn't really be showing as thick and luscious as the other references pictures. And then for the bells, I went ahead, I shaded it in and added some highlights. You know, it came out pretty good. Like I liked it a lot. I didn't know if the bottom of that brassiere was metal or anything like that, so I didn't give it no shine at all. What I did was I just left it plain. The very interesting part was the flower, because with the flower, I had to think of, you know, how a shade of white and on top of that pink color. So I had to see like if I wanted to shade it in the middle and just leave it that way, because usually that's how flowers are when they grow out and stuff like that. Like they don't really have, they have a lot of depth and stuff like that if you're looking at them really close, but from far away they look pretty simple. So I just kept it simple so that, you know, I wouldn't be stressing over a flower. I was stressing over everything else. So yes, guaranteed the flower was not something I was gonna go ahead and, you know, be like, oh no, this is not right, you know. For the whip, I was shading it with the airbrush, and it wasn't coming out to the beautifulness that I needed it. So what I did was I found a textured brush that it had like a pattern, like cross hatching, and I went over it with that brush, and it came out pretty good. And I was like, you know what, I'm happy with it, I like it. And then I even went like a little bit darker, and I went over like where the hoops would be at and stuff like that. You're gonna see that later on though. I'm really not looking like, I'm looking at the screen, but my eyes are like, I don't know. Hopefully this is not happening with you guys. But yeah, I used a lot of texturized brushes for the whip itself, because the whip is supposed to be a flower, so flowers have textures and stuff like that. Or it's supposed to be a vine has textures and stuff like that. So yeah, by the time I was done with the whip, I knew I was done. I went ahead, copy paste that background, added it, add some lights, hit my signature, and here it is. How beautiful and gorgeous it is. So yeah, this is basically how it looked. I liked it. I liked the way the panther came out. It looks cool. So that's about it for this video, guys. If you like this video, hit this like. You know, hit the like, not dislike, but hit the like. Again, guys, thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing, telling a friend, and helping them with their own art problems and stuff like that. If you haven't hit that subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe and become one of my posters, because I always do commissions, helping artists, etc., just for you guys. And yes, guys, again, thank you for watching, and have an amazing rest of the day. Bye bye.